Every medicine cabinet in the U.S. might be a potential drug dealer for our children.
New help in the Valley, aiming to save lives from addiction.
Right now, the music industry mourns the loss of rapper Mac Miller, who died today from an apparent overdose. Police say the 26-year-old was found dead in his Los Angeles home. Well, new tonight, 13 Action News anchor Carla Wade spoke with some young fans who are all too familiar with the struggles of substance abuse and addiction. She joins us live. Carla.
Yeah, Tricia and Todd, this is one of the pamphlets from Ignite Treatment Centers. They operate one of the only residential centers for teenagers here in Las Vegas. And that is where the news of Mac Miller's death is hitting especially close to home.
Mac Miller openly struggled with substance abuse.
Most of his music was him asking for help, pretty much. Most of his songs were talking about how he did do drugs. Some of it was how he can't stop.
A relatable fact to a lot of Miller's fans, like 23-year-old Fred and 16-year-old Oscar. We're shielding their identities for privacy reasons. Both are currently at a residential treatment center. Fred is a staff member, and Oscar just 2 weeks clean.
It really disappointed me and kind of made me almost depressed. It hurt deep down. I was definitely hoping that he would overcome.
News of the Pittsburgh rapper's death has been disheartening, but Ignite Team Treatment Medical Director Dr. Jason Castillo says it can sometimes be a much-needed wake-up call.
The deaths of celebrities puts a human face, puts a known face on a very common American tragedy.
Castillo says drug culture celebrates the glamour, but not the deadly reality.
Hearing lyrics of rap songs or rock songs talking about different types of pills, you know, Xannies and Oxys and things like that, there's not a understanding of the potency and lethality of these drugs.
Miller's music was an inspiration for Oscar, but now he's digging deep inside for another source.
Just making that commitment, I'm going to stay sober, that's what helps me.
And Dr. Castillo says it's important to remember that substance abuse is a medical issue. And he says if you know someone who's struggling, it's important to reach out and find help wherever you can, whether that's through a workplace program, your insurance, or even your local hospital. Reporting live, Carla Wade, 13 Action News.
Carla, thank you. And Mac Miller's death has a lot of you talking online tonight. Bobby Ann says, when is a younger generation going to learn? Don't start. It never ends well. Sad for the family he left behind. And Tim says, if you see somebody who even slightly looks like they need an extra ounce of love, spare some with them. You really never know. Lynette writes, not sure who he is, but it is always sad to hear about a life lost, especially that young. And you can chime in on our KTNV Facebook page.